Well, hi, friends. I'm so glad that we have Perot here. And let me just introduce Perot to all of you. Perot, along with her husband Chang and their two daughters, have been tracking with the Well since the beginning of the pandemic. And we're so glad that they are part of the Wells family, And today, we're going to talk about personal practice.
Yeah, so there's so many instances where, I feel like the daily readings have helped me grow, a deeper knowledge of God and who He is. I remember when we were in the middle of the series on love, and there was an exercise that asked you to um, embed your name, take out some of the names in scripture and put your own name in there. And I just thought that was so cool. I had never done that, and it just felt such a personal way to interact with scripture. And rather than an impersonal way where sometimes you can't maybe relate, it was just so personal. And there was another time when I watched a video on agape love. And, I was, one of the exercises was to write a response of what God would be saying to me, and again, it was such a personal way to connect, and I just felt really God's presence.
Mhm.
And I've just been so blessed through the music, through the videos, through the questions, through the scripture. I feel like I'm digging deeper into scripture. And, God is revealing more of who He is and His love for me. So it's really His gift to me, and I feel like I have a deeper hunger for God, just being engaged in these daily readings. uh, for me, like, I really wanted to do it in the morning, to carve out this time in the morning, and mornings are a challenge as it is, so I wanted to carve out the time when, before the kids woke up, when it was quiet before I went into work. So I really just asked God and prayed that He would help me to get up a little bit earlier, and He really has been. I wake up, I make my favorite tea, and then I settle into my favorite chair in the living room by the windows, and it's just so quiet in the house, and God knew that that's the time I needed, and I've been so blessed by that time. So I think just having that quiet time, that quiet space, it's just become like such times that I look forward to now, that if I miss a day, I really feel it, as something's missing in my day. So I think just, and the days that I can't do it in the mornings, I find another time that I can be quiet. So I think that's the key, is to find that time that's unhurried and quiet, where you can really, listen to what God is trying to tell you, and just keep asking God for his strength, and quickly you'll soon just become addicted to it. I just really love it. So it's something that it's such a precious time that God has given me fresh glimpses of who He is. I had watched a video on agape love, and one of the exercises was to write what God was saying to me. Dear Parul, love is action, it's not a feeling. It's putting someone else's needs before your own, regardless of how you feel. That's what I did. I love those who despised me and rejected me, those who I couldn't get anything back from. I loved till the point of death, so others could know me, know the Father. It was a costly love, but one that was necessary, so you could also know me. You see, love always wins in the end. It's the foundation of everything. Learn from me, and you will learn to love well. Where would you be if it weren't for my love for you? Where would this world be without my love for them?
Thank you for sharing something so personal that God spoke directly to you. And I think a lot of us just long to hear God's voice that way. So it points back to the importance of daily reading, just tuning our ears to listen to the voice of God. Thank you, Perot.